North Mills River Recreation Area.
What's in this incredible hamburger here? In October of 2023, about a year and a half or so ago, we came up to Asheville and we rode Bent Creek and Wash Creek. Pretty stock friendly trails, but there was a third trail that we did not go called Yellow Gap Road. And my understanding right now that Yellow Gap Road is closed, and at Wolf Creek, the place where you go across the creek, is washed out. But before we get started, we'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. That definitely helps us out. So hit the subscribe button and let's go out on the trail. We're using Onyx Off-Road to travel and follow. I've been told by the Forestry Service that it only goes about 3 of the 12 miles before you hit Wolf Creek. So that's what we're gonna ride and check out. There's a lot of cars. Look.
You can see where the parts of the road are gone. A lot of recovery work. I was told that right now it's blackberry winter is what this kind of weather is called, and I was told that when you see the bushes with the white flower, those are the blackberries. That's what brought this rainy time that we've had the past 2-3 days.
So that's a very, very short trip. The guy told me I could go 3 miles down, but the gate was closed, so I guess we didn't go very far. So indeed, just to give you a heads up, Yellow Gap Road is closed, and you can come in and you can always go up Wash Road and then down Bent Creek Road, and that'll take you out on the other side. You can get up to the Blue Ridge Parkway on some of these gravel roads. With that trail ride kind of dashed, we're gonna make our way to the Arboretum. We're making our way to the place with a bunch of trees. The way, our blue Jeep is in for repairs, so we rented a Jeep. This is a 2025 Wrangler JL automatic with street tires. It's brought us through incredible storms all the way up here. There's a bee chasing me. Hello, Mr. Bee. Jeep still needs to do something about the seats, because after about 3 hours of highway driving, your rear end's gonna hurt. It's got a really, really nice navigational unit. It does hook right up to your phone, so all of your apps go right on into the screen. It's pretty intuitive. Fairly decent gas mileage. It's got the Freedom panels up on top, plenty of room in the back. Would I buy one? Maybe if I could buy it for the price of 2 of the Jeeps that we have. But it needs to be left alone pretty much. So if you're gonna think about getting a Jeep and you're gonna go off-road, what you should do is get a Rubicon to begin with. Then you don't have to go get bigger tires and put lockers in, and you'll be better off in the long run. But if you just want a Jeep for driving around, this is fine. This is like a sport edition. I would probably upgrade to a Gladiator Mojave edition if I had the choice. So we've opted to take Wash Creek all the way up to the Blue Ridge Parkway, then take the Blue Ridge Parkway down to the Arboretum. And currently the road is a little bit rough, so enjoy the ride.
Campgrounds dotted throughout this road.
I'm pretty sure that they're first come, first serve, but you can always call the Forestry Service. This road just snakes its way if you look at the screen. It's very, very stock friendly. They call this a all vehicles road, so that even a car could make it. It's a little rough. If it rained, it could be a little different. But it's a nice ride. So if you rented a Jeep or you have a Jeep and you're in the Asheville area and you're looking for an area just to take your Jeep out for a real nice mountain road ride without having to worry about running into crazy obstacles, then Wash Creek and Bent Creek roads are the roads for you. Just north of Asheville off of Highway 40 is a trail similar to this that goes up to the top of a mountain, but it is qualified as a moderate trail, bigger tires, in lifted four-wheel drive vehicles. Some places lockers would make it a lot easier. I know that I've seen people who rode it out and didn't have any problems in a stock Jeep, but that's Hurricane Creek.
Wash Creek, Horse Camp.
What you don't see is the edge. So there's a drop off the edge. It's not too far. Nothing life-threatening, but definitely Jeep damaging. Button on this.
Do that. Got some mountain views. Is that really the way we're supposed to?
Well, our plan was to come up to the Blue Ridge Parkway and then technically head north toward Asheville on it and go to the next place. However, we've been greeted with this: no entry, area closed to all use and access. So what's happened is there are portions of the Blue Ridge that may still be closed from the Hurricane Helene. On the other side of the tunnel is Bent Creek Road. And now we get to go down the mountain on a gravel road. We'll pop out who knows where and then find our way to the Arboretum.
Right now we are traveling Bent Creek Road.
So here's a quick etiquette lesson for people. If you are on a narrow road and you meet an oncoming Jeep, the etiquette is that the upward vehicle gets the right of way. It's easier to back up a hill and maintain control than it is to back down a hill and maintain control. So that's why they have that rule. So if by chance you go on a trail and you meet another Jeep coming the other way, whoever's going up has the right of way.
These edges that have warnings. You can see where the road is washed away.
Our plan when we came up here was to go down Yellow Gap. We should have been able to get to at least the Wolf Creek crossing, but I don't even think we got a mile down it before it was gated closed.
We have just entered the North Carolina Arboretum. It's right off the trail that we were on. Parking fee is $20.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you today? Good, how are you? 20 even? What do you want to hit first?
The bonsai garden.
Sounds like you're doing a Disney trip.
Bonsai trees.
What would you like to see at Arboretum? The bonsai trees. Sounds much more civilized. A white pine. A purple cutleaf maple. A blue atlas cedar. Look at that tree. The amount of work and effort that goes into making these. A bald cypress. It's truly an art. The size of this tree, it's like 1.5 feet tall. Do you see that happiness? I'd be happy with a mud hole. But Randy loves flowers. This was part of the plan. That is made out of acetylene tank. The Arboretum had a lot of trees that were down from the hurricane, and they have just reopened. You can still see that there are some things that are closed, and on the way in you can see places where the trees that were down are still not even chopped up. There's a $20 fee to park, but it covers everything on the inside. There's a Bristow restaurant back there. There's a information or visitor center or exhibit center with displays. There's all kinds of gardens. That was the bonsai garden. It's probably a place that you might want to come early in the morning when temperatures are just right, but we're getting ready to go into the grand garden. Yeah, you see that smile? Oh, flowers.
I let him go on his trail first.
Well, she did find a lizard. A little bit of reptile study there. They have a big garden railroad over here that you can take a look at, but it is only running on weekends.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Even a plant that looks like it came right out of Minecraft. What is this? I thought it was a microscope, but let me show you what it is. It is a kaleidoscope for flowers. A whole arts and craft area in here too. A nice break, something to see outside of Asheville.
Well, we are on our way now to Upper White Waterfalls. That's part of nature. Things happen. There was a lot of rain and it has really softened the soil, so that was a very big tree.
We Jeep because we're too out of shape to hike. Used to hike all the time. But this is the trail we're on. If 1 mile of steps is your thing, then this place has you covered. Going down is not the issue. Going back up, whew.
Well, we make two stops free.
I'm getting my steps in today. Gotta get ready for that cheeseburger.
That was good looking at it from up there.
I think that there's like a overlook a little further. So I'm gonna put my feet in second gear. Because going down's the easy part. If the journey to get there is not slightly hard, the destination's probably not worth it. No waterfall views beyond this point. So there is a moderate plus trail to walk down. White Waterfalls. It's worth the stop. It's only $3 to park, and the views are gorgeous.
It is beautiful. Definitely worth coming out to see this. It is beautiful. And if you like it when we stop at places like this, put a comment down. Let Matthew know, yes, listen to Randy. Make those stops. We like to see more than just the trail.
Guys, we're married about as long as we have, and got married about the same age. You see, Randy and I was 19 when we met. She was 20. We met in January. We were engaged in February and married in June.
The Lord made all the difference.
Okay.
Neither one of us are used to this.
I like steps.
I need a break for my legs.
I like steps going down. I don't like steps going up, but maybe we should let somebody else drive and we just walk behind the Jeep. Oh, I'm having a hamburger later. I got a special stop coming. So they put this bench here for people like us to sit and take a breather.
We're not used to this, plus the altitude, combination of both.
If you ever want to hike and not run out of breath, go to the Dead Sea, hike up in Engedi.
Yes.
Because it's below sea level,
You don't notice it.
you don't notice it. You can hike up hills and you never get out of breath. Look at this little guy. Hope he got a musk all over me. Looks like a ribbon.
Here he goes.
There goes Mama. Mama's missing part of her tail. A little slimy. Garter snakes. 2 slimy salamanders. You'll see below what they actually are. It's not my normal element of herping up in North Carolina. Well, as we were riding, our destination is not going to be open for an hour and a half because they close in the middle of the day. So we happen to have Gaia running and notice that we're kind of close to the Georgia Adventure Trail. This is a north to south from the Florida border up to North Carolina, and it's on a lot of dirt roads. So we're going to take a little detour and spend a little bit of time riding the real back roads of North Georgia.
Pretty country.
What is the Georgia Adventure Trail about? It's about seeing Georgia from a very rural perspective. It's mostly dirt roads or half dirt roads. There's a lot of dirt. It's a lot of dirt roads, and goes through some forests and some wildlife management areas, a lot of little towns. It's slow moving. But this is the kind of place that you'll find old buildings and old structures.
Is that hay smell?
Oh yeah, that's fresh cut grass. That guy's cutting up his field for hay so he can bale it. If you ever baled hay before, comment below. Driving on these traverse trails or adventure trails, you're going to spend a lot of time on little teeny dirt roads that are basically going through a residential area that somebody moved out into to get out in the country away from all of the craziness that goes on in suburban communities.
Will be going up there.
So after you cut the hay, that machine has like a big bunch of spinning rakes on it, and it puts the hay into rows so that you can pick it up and roll it. So there's a whole process of stuff that is done to get those bales of hay done and made. We have just driven all the way from North Carolina on back roads. It's taken about 9 hours. We did make a stop, as you saw. We took a couple little dirt roads. We traveled around, but we have made it to our destination. This is the Grill, the best burgers in Georgia.
Hey.
Nice meeting you too.
Hey,
we're here,
hello.
all the way from Asheville.
Where do you want to sit, my love?
I guess we'll sit right there.
My name's Dixie.
Okay,
Dixie.
Dixie, do you drive a Jeep?
I do not drive.
A white Jeep? This is the Alpha Dog. It's 2 fried hot dogs covered in chili and onions and mushrooms and bacon. And those 2 are deep fried hot dogs. Let me tell you that if this was all I was having, I'd be leaving here satisfied.
That is rest.
What,
You guys all set?
what's in this incredible hamburger here?
That is a fried egg, homemade pimento and cheese, and then everything else: bacon, hamburger, lettuce and tomato.
It is, they call it the what?
Monty.
Fries? I don't even know how to attack this hamburger. The egg, the bacon, the beef, the bread. It is dripping all over the place. The cheese. The goodness. So what's your secret to making the best burgers in Georgia? Oh, I'm just cool. You see? That's the right answer. So if you need some cooking with love, maybe your wife ain't cooking that way, but come down to the Grill. Even if all the way from Asheville, North Carolina. Look, this is turtle cheesecake. See, I saved room for dessert. Well, that's it. I ate quite a bit of food. I'm 100% satisfied. If you are doing the Georgia Traverse, we're coming down 75, go into Hawkinsville and eat at the Grill. You will be satisfied. I am full. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe. The percentage of people who watch and the percentage of subscribers is a little off. So subscribe. If you've been to the Grill before, I want to know it. If you know of some good waterfalls, I want to know it. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt.
And I'm Randy.
And this has been a trail ride with Florida Jeep Rides, but we haven't been in Florida.
See you next ride.
Was to come up Wash Creek up to the Blue Ridge Parkway, and then we're going to head down the Blue Ridge Parkway to go to the Arboretum, to go to the Arboretum, whatever it's called. Having a little bit difficulty with the pronunciation.
Well, we are on our way now to Upper White Waterfalls. They do have more waterfalls inside the area where we were, instead of the state park.
State park.
State park.
Part of Georgia, and she just recommended a pie to me, a pecan pie. See, I call it a pecan. That ain't the hunter's can. Pecan.